Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? Oh man, it's been a while. The last time I recorded a video, I was in Italy, but now I am back stateside. I am in Georgia, and I wanted to come to you and touch on a few things. And I get asked a lot of questions about being here, and as far as like the traffic, how much I pay for my mortgage, do I see celebrities, all kind of stuff. So I just wanted to come and do this video real quick. I'm not going to talk too much, but I'm gonna get right into it. Housing. The first thing that I do notice about being in Georgia is the housing market. When me and my husband were looking for houses, we first started our house search in Virginia, and I want to say we looked at over about 20 houses in Virginia. I can say in Virginia, from my experience, a four-sided brick home, 3 to 4 bedrooms, uh, 2 to 3 baths, nice sized yard, good area with good schools can cost you anywhere from 385K on up. I've seen a house that was like maybe like 450, 430K, and it gets expensive. Now, being here in Georgia, you can find a nice 4 to 5 bedroom home, nice size yard, 3 levels, finished basement in a nice area, good school systems for way less than that. I'm talking about maybe 300K, if that. That's the minimum. You're gonna find something from less than 350K, way less than what you would pay in Virginia. So that is a very, very big difference for us. And like I said, I have a family, I have boys. So the biggest thing for us was having, being in a good area, good school systems, having a nice size yard, and having a big, a nice size home with a nice square footage, so that we that's what we look for, and we wanted that. So housing market in Georgia is a plus. That's definitely a pro for us. Now, I can say if you're looking more towards the Atlanta or the metro area, versus where I live at in the South. I live in Henry County, which is about 25 minutes south of Atlanta. I can say if you're going in the city, of course it's going to get a little bit more pricier. Okay, I work with a lot of people who have condos or who have nice houses and apartments that live in Atlanta, and they even rent their houses out, during different events. Like for the Super Bowl, for instance, that just happened this weekend. I had a couple people who I work with who rented their homes out and did like an Airbnb type thing, and they profit off of it. So, that is opportunity, right there. If you're looking to live in that area, or even Buckhead. But where I live at is south of Atlanta, and I love where I live at because it's not too far and it's not too close. I work in Atlanta. I go to work every day. I work a 9 to 5, and just driving to Atlanta has not been bad for me at all. Leaving sometimes has been a little bit hectic, but going to in the morning has not been that bad. So that brings me to my next point, which is traffic. Traffic wise, to me, there's traffic everywhere. I'm from Virginia, so there is traffic in Virginia. There's traffic in DC. There's rush hour traffic everywhere. Now, Atlanta is very popular. More and more people are moving here, so of course, there's going to be traffic. My thing would be, I would suggest if you're going to work in Atlanta or work somewhere, around that area, you need to leave the house early enough to give yourself enough time. That's what I do. Even though I work about 25 minutes from home, I leave the house about 6:45 and I get there about 7:25, 7:30 sometimes. So it takes me a good traffic is about 25, 30 minutes. Bad traffic for me was like 35, 40 minutes, which to me ain't that bad. So it just depends on you, where you work at, and how soon you leave the house. Now, in the evening, getting off work, like I said, it can be a little hectic. 10 to 15 minutes getting off work can make a difference. But you have options. You have the MARTA, you have the train station, you have the buses, you have Lyft, you have Uber. They even have Uber scooters now. So there's plenty of public transportation, and there's definitely something to look into if you're looking to move to Georgia or relocate here. There's plenty of public transport, so that's definitely another, something else to look into. Now, parking. Where I work at, I have to park. I have to pay for parking. So parking where I work can be anywhere from, if I get there early enough, $7 to $15 per day. I hate that. I hate that. And that's one thing I do hate is just paying for parking. If you're in DC, I know DC, I heard DC parking is expensive as well. I heard certain areas, New York park. It just depends on where you are, but where I work at, I have to pay for parking. So that's a con for me because I hate it. So the next thing I want to touch on is opportunity. Opportunity. There is plenty of opportunity for growth in everything you want to do. If you want to start a business here in Atlanta, if you want to do hair here, if you want to start a lawn company, if you want to do childcare, there is plenty opportunity for entrepreneurs. There is plenty opportunity for jobs. There is plenty opportunity here. Now, with that, just as much as there's opportunity, there's also a lot of competition. It's very competitive. I want to say for me, being that I'm a government employee, and I work, as a GS. It took me a few months to find a job. I moved here in June. I didn't start getting interviews until maybe like September, October. So it took a few months, and I remember calling one time and talking to HR and saying, hey, why is it so hard to get an interview? I know I'm qualified. What's going on? I remember the lady telling me, she was like, we had over 200 applicants in a day. And they had to cut it off. Like they had to do the cutoff date early because there was so many people who applied. So it's like that. It's definitely like that. Now, I work in an office. I'm a government employee. If you work somewhere like in a restaurant, or if you're working in a hotel or a manager in a hospital, wherever, it may be easier for you. And there's plenty of growth. There's plenty of opportunity, like I said. Now, as far as even starting a business, I know a lot of people here who have their own businesses, who have a side hustle. It seems like everybody has a side hustle. So I know a lot of people here who are very successful. They say it is booming for entrepreneurs. Just about anything. One girl I work with, I know she cleans houses for a living, and what she does is, how she got started was she started passing out cars at Home Depot or Lowe's, just her business cards, and next thing you know, she got with a contractor and she cleans all of his houses. So it is definitely a place if you want to network, start a business. It is definitely opportunity for that here in Atlanta. It really is. It's just like I said, it is competitive. Just like you got Sue down the street that can do hair. Guess what? Right up the corner is Betty. She can do hair too. So it is very competitive. Um, let's talk about the hospitality here. I love the Southern hospitality. I really do. It is nothing like it. I'm from Virginia, and Virginia people speak and say, "Hey, how you doing?" But it's nothing like being in the South. And the Southern hospitality is so real. Like people talk to you, they speak to you, they act like they've known you for years. They treat you like part of the family. I can be in a grocery store. I can be getting my car washed. People will talk to you and treat you like family. And I definitely like that. I love it about being here. I really do. That hospitality is real. Okay. And let's talk about the last thing I want to talk about, which is celebrities. I don't know why my friends or some of my family say, hey, do you see such and such? You're going to be loving hip hop. You're going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, girl, do you see this? Do you see that person? I'm like, no, it is not like that. I mind my business. I'm in my own piece of the world. I'm not into, being into the limelight like that, for one. But I can tell you that I have been in the airport. I've seen celebrities in the airport. I have seen them in the restaurants. I've seen them at the grocery store. I've seen them in the doctor's office. So I have seen, celebrities. But I think there's a big persona people get when they say, hey, I'm moving to Georgia. I want to move to Georgia. They automatically think that they're going to be on TV. That's not the case. So I do want to set the record straight that no, unless you work in that industry, or unless you work like, I don't know, Buckhead, Atlanta, or somewhere, in the area, unless you actually work where you're going to run into those people every day, then maybe. But other than that, I don't think, people should move based on, wanting to see a celebrity. I think that's just definitely not a reason to move to Georgia. But like I said, it is definitely a place for opportunity, networking, and growth. And because it is so popular, it attracts everybody, just like it also attracts crime. The crime rate here is, just like anywhere else, it's pretty bad. But you know, it just depends. You just don't be stupid. You know, be very vigilant. You know, be aware of your surroundings. Don't go out here at night, you know, walking around with or flashing money. You know, just be vigilant. You know, if you're a female, you know, be vigilant. Carry pepper spray. You know, don't be out here in these streets. You know, it's just certain things that you just won't do here. You just won't do nowhere else as well. You know, so it's just like any other place. Homelessness, poverty is real here. There's a lot of people in poverty. I see a lot of homeless people when I'm getting off of work, you know, and it's very unfortunate. But you see them here just like you see them in DC. I see them here just like I see them in Virginia. But it's just, you know, I do see a lot more here. I can say that from my own experience. I do see a lot more here, women and children. And it's very unfortunate. There is a lot of sex trafficking, and that's a whole nother video. But you know, just be vigilant. You know, like anywhere else. You know, be vigilant. If you're looking to move here, check out some of these websites. They'll tell you how the crime rate is. They'll tell you how the schools are. You know, you can go to greaterschools.org. You can go to Willow. You can go to Trulia, and they'll tell you what schools are assigned to the area you're looking into. And you know, research all of that. You know, you are definitely, if you have kids, that's something that you want to look into. So I think that's everything that I want to touch on about being here. If you know of any good restaurants, or I've been to the Old Lady Gang restaurant, I've been to Juicy Crab, I've been to a few places. But if you know of any restaurants or anything I should try while I'm here, let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. And if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to rate and subscribe. Bye.